Hey guys, what's up, everybody? I got 6 college football trends for you guys for this week's games. These trends are a combined 57-0, and we're going to jump right into them right now. And as always, I start by saying, please do not ever make a bet based on a single trend. If you are using trends as a part of your handicapping process, the best way to use them is to look at all of what you feel are the relevant trends on each game and weigh those relevant trends out and see if they weigh more heavily to one side or the other. With that said, let's jump into trend number one. We're going to look at Coach Dana Dimmel since he's been at UTEP. When they are away between weeks 5 and 9, and the line is greater than or equal to 2, meaning they are an underdog of +2 or more. And we'll hit the STQL button. And you can see that despite being 1-7 straight up, they are 8-0 against the spread, covering the spread by nearly 9 points per game on average. And you can see that this trend is active on Wednesday, which is I'm recording this on Wednesday afternoon, so this is active tonight. UTEP against Sam Houston State. Let's move right into trend number 2. And guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell for notifications. I would greatly appreciate that. For trend number 2, we are going to look at Georgia State. We're going to go back to the 21 season when they are away and they're facing an opponent with a winning percentage of greater than 50. So basically teams with a winning record. And we'll hit the STQL button. And you can see that Georgia State is a perfect 8-0 against the spread, covering the spread by just over 13 points per game on average. And this is active on Thursday with Georgia State at Georgia Southern. So let's move right on into trend number 3. And guys, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up to like this video. I would greatly appreciate that. For trend number 3, we're going to look at Chris Creighton since he took over as head coach at Eastern Michigan. If it is less than week 10, so basically weeks 0 through 9, when their previous game was a conference loss, so they're coming off a loss against a conference opponent, and that loss was by 7 points or more, or actually 7 points or less. It says greater than or equal to -7, so that means they lost the game by 7 or less. And we'll hit the STQL button, and you can see that Creighton and Eastern Michigan are a perfect 10-0 against the spread, covering the spread by an average of nearly 9 points per game. I love those margins that are more than a touchdown. And this is active on Saturday, Eastern Michigan hosting Western Michigan. So that gets us to the halfway point. Let's move into trend number 4. And guys, if you want me to look up any trends or situational angles for this weekend's games or this week's games, drop them in the comments. If you have found some that are active for this weekend, drop those in the comments as well. We would all love to see them. For trend number 4, we're going to look at USC, and we're just going to go back to last season when the week is greater than 6. So basically USC from week 7 on, and we'll hit the STQL button, and you can see that the over-under is 10-0, 10 overs, no unders. These 10 games went over by an average of 11.6 points per game. And if you look in the right-hand column under overtime, there were not any games that went into overtime out of those 10. So that is a legit 11.6 point average. And you can see that this is active on Saturday, USC at Cal. So let's go to trend number 5. And guys, check it out, my NFL trend report. Now, in the past, I've been combining the college and NFL together, but those videos just got way too long. And let's face it, nobody's attention span is that long these days. Nobody wants to sit through a 20 to 25-minute video. So that's why I broke it down, and I'm going to continue to break them down like this by the sport. So the NFL trend report will be coming on Thursday right here on this channel. For trend number 5, we're going to look at Coach Ryan Day, since he took over as the head coach at Ohio State. We're going to look at them between weeks 5 and 9, when the total is 60 or less. And we'll hit the STQL button. And you can see that Ohio State is a perfect 10-0 straight up, 9-0-1 against the spread, covering by 12.9 points per game on average. And this is active on Saturday, Ohio State at Wisconsin. And that brings me to the 6th and final college football trend for this week. And guys, my daily trend report videos, the Monday to Friday, they will resume next week now that the NBA season tipped off last night. I will be getting into the NBA videos next week starting on Monday. So there will be a trend report video every day, Monday through Friday, varying by sport. So remember to check those out if you're an NBA bettor. That will start on Monday. For the 6th and final college football trend for this week, we're looking at Oregon State. We're going back just to last season. We're looking at them when they're coming off a game where they committed 1 or fewer turnovers, so previous turnovers less than or equal to 1, and the line is greater than or equal to negative 24, which means they are, as long as they are not favored by more than 24 points. So they could be an underdog. They could be a favorite of minus 24, minus 23.5. As long as they are not favored by more than minus 24. And the SDQL shows us that Oregon State is a perfect 12-0 in this situation, covering the spread by an average of exactly 11 points per game. And you can see that this is active on Saturday, Oregon State at Arizona. And that, my friends, will do it for this week's college football trend report. As always, if you guys have any trends that you want me to look up or any trends that you found for this week college football games, drop those in the comments. And remember to look for my NFL trend report coming on Thursday. And as always, I will close by saying best of luck on all of your football wagers this week.